My code is 219. Warm greetings to one and all present here. I am standing before you to put forth my thoughts on one nation, one election. One nation, one election actually refers to the idea of conducting all the elections simultaneously, that is, Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha elections at the same time. This idea is a good idea indeed, but is not new to Indian democracy. During the years 1951 to 1967, India has witnessed the same. But after 1967, the cycle got disturbed. And what we see today in India is that at least one election is taking place in India every year. If one nation, one election would have not stopped in India, in that case, the whole scenario would have been something different. India would have saved rupees 4.5 lakh crores according to the report of 2024 if all the elections would have clubbed together. Moreover, if I talk about the advantages of one nation, one election, the point that comes into my mind is that this would have helped us to reduce the burden on the security forces and the polling team. Moreover, this would also help us to increase the focus on the governance. Now the question arises how? Let us explain it by an example. Let me take you as an example. If you are the one who is campaigning and one nation, one election is implemented in India, in that case, you have to campaign once in a year, once in a 5 year, and rest of the 5 years you will be working. That means this will increase the efficiency of the government. But unfortunately, what we see in today's India is that the Prime Minister, his cabinet and CMs have to travel from place to place in order to campaign. The other advantage of one nation, one election is that it will help us to increase the voter turnout. Again, that can be explained by an example. If you are the one who is working in Delhi and your vote has to be casted in Jaipur, you have to travel again and again to Jaipur. But what if one nation, one election is implemented? In that case, you have to do this once in 5 years. Definitely, if something has several advantages, it has several disadvantages too. Talking about the disadvantage, the first point that clicks into my mind is that what about the governments that are recently elected? Those governments will get dissolved. That means you are killing the idea of democracy and federalism in India. Moreover, this will also lead to be more focus on the national issues and the local issues will be neglected. If the policy makers think about these negative thoughts of the one nation, one election and work over it, definitely one nation, one election will be proven fruitful to us. Now, I'll end my words with a quote by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. He quoted that, "Every citizen of India should remember he is an Indian and has every right in India, but with certain duties." Thank you. Jai Jai Rajasthan. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.